All right, this week's Strum It video is a special Valentine's Day edition where I'm going to be going through the chords to the song It's Been a Long, Long Time, made famous by Bing Crosby and his guitar player on that track, Les Paul. So let's take a look at it. Now, usually I give you all the chords first, then we look at the strum patterns. Here, the strum pattern is actually the easy part. We're just playing on beats 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole way through, just to give it some forward motion. Now, the chords we're going to be playing, I'm going to show you one at a time as we go through the song, a line at a time. So I'm going to bring up the line on the screen now, and we're going to start in with the C major chord. So that's our first chord in the song. We play that just 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up, we have a chord we've never covered on here, the C/B chord, which means we have a C chord and we're adding a B in the bass. So now we have this chord, looks like this, and we strum that twice in the same manner. Next up, we have an A minor 7th. For that, we're taking the chord we have here, kicking off the 3rd finger, moving the 2nd finger down, playing it from the 5th string. And then we have a A minor 7th / G, which means we have to add that G in the bass. So all together, here's what we've got so far. C, C/B, A minor 7, A minor 7 / G. All right, coming up next, we have A diminished. Then it goes to E diminished, which is the same chord shape up a half step. And the easy part, we just kind of hang on to G7 for 2 measures. And that takes care of that line. Let's go ahead and move on. The next one's a little bit more complicated. We're taking a D minor chord and then moving through the bass notes so that it's a descending bass line. First, we have D minor, just as regular, as normal. Then we add the C sharp. This is a tough one to get. You might just want to stick to a D minor chord. Just get that C sharp in the bass. Then we go to D minor / C. And then D minor / B. So we have to switch these 2 fingers out. And we have that chord. So here's that whole line all together. D minor / C sharp. So I try to mute that 4th string. Then we switch fingers to get D minor / C. And then D minor / B. We switch those fingers out. It really makes for a cool sound overall. Okay, next up. Next line, we start with a regular G chord, but you want to get it with fingers 2, 3, and 4. Then G augmented, so that index finger is now going to play the 1st fret of the 4th string. And then C major. Now we have C7 for 2 measures. We're just going to drop that pinky on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. And then an underused chord, E minor 7, 1 finger on the note B on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Then we go to a E minor 7 flat 5 chord, so we take that finger, go back a half step, drop the pinky on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Then A7 for 2 measures. All right, we're back to D minor for 2 measures, nice and easy. G7 for 1 measure, and then G6. To get that, just kick off your index finger. All right, we only have 2 lines left. Next is C major, so it's just like the beginning. C major / B. And then we have a new chord, C major / B flat. So it's actually a C7 chord, but the 7's on the bottom. It sounds like that. All right, last line of music, we have A7, D minor, G7, and C finishes off the song. All right, so that's a lot. Let me go through the entire thing from beginning to end so you can hear what it'll sound like together. And just imagine Bing Crosby singing over top of it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, in. All right, and that It's Been a Long Time by Jewel Stein and Sammy Cahn. They're the composers of that song, made famous, of course, by Bing Crosby and Les Paul. Now, we've got books that will help make you a better guitar player, including Guitar Chord Master 2, which covers many of the chords that we went over in this song, like the 6th chords and the minor 7th chords and things like that, chords that don't come up quite as often. Now, if you were playing this in a live setting, you might want to learn other voicings for those chords, but it works great just strumming along with it. So have fun, and I will see you at themissingmethod.com.